The following program contains language, topics, and themes not intended for a younger audience or for pansy-ass liberals who need these type of trigger warnings. Viewer discretion is advised. It's time for the most outrageous, controversial, and politically incorrect show on the internet. So put your virtual hands together for Carmine Sabia and Mike Sarno, those damn Jersey guys.
Welcome to Those Damn Jersey Guys. I'm your host, Carmine Sabia, along with my co-host, Mike Sarno. We have a great special guest for you this week. Robert Mueller is in the house, and boy, do we have a lot of questions to ask him. Before we get started, I want to ask you guys, hit the subscribe button, share this video with your friends, both very important to keeping this show on the air. And as a gift, we're going to give one lucky subscriber every month a $25 Amazon gift card. Before we get to Mr. Mueller, I think we need to talk about the pressing issue in our country at this time. It's the battle between good and evil. And the Republicans, the conservatives, we are on the side of good and righteousness. And the liberals seem to be for everything that's evil and dark.
Here's the part that I come to understand more than anything. The politicians, they know they're on the side of evil. But the sheeple, they don't understand that they're actually following people in the pursuit of evil. They think what they're doing is good. When they're beating up people and breaking windows and lighting cars on fire, let me ask you liberals a question. Do you think that's something good, or is that something evil that you're doing?
I think they think that they're doing something good, but at the same time, I don't think they think. If you see when they go to these protests, they're being told what to say, chanting the same things over and over again. How many times have you heard in your lifetime the chant, hey, hey, ho, ho, insert name here has got to go? They have the same chants every time. It's like The Walking Dead, but their souls have been taken over. These people are like brainless robots, and they just follow the orders they're given.
Take a look at a lot of them, especially when these organizers are actually speaking to them. They are literally standing there like zombies, repeating word for word, almost like they've been drugged or brainwashed. It's really sad and sickening to see our children acting this way, and it's like, we believe in this. No, you don't even know what the hell you're talking about. You really don't.
When you talk about that and you look at the protesters just with the Brett Kavanaugh protests, they literally looked like zoned out, soulless, marching zombies. It was horrifying. I was actually sad. That woman and those organizers could have said anything to them and they would have repeated it word for word. But I want to talk more about the evil of this party, Michael. This is a party that booed God at their convention. They booed God. This is a party that fights. This whole big fight over Kavanaugh, this fight over the Supreme Court, this fight over Senate, is to save the idea of having promiscuous sex and then murdering the baby in the womb to make up for your own lack of morals.
That's exactly it. And the thing that you said a couple of minutes ago was, they are like brain-dead zombies. They are scripted. I mean, whatever, like you said, whatever you tell them, they will do and say. Not just say and just yell things. If they tell them, we want you to break windows, they will break windows. They will start fires. They will hit you across the head with a baseball bat. But I do know how to disperse a crowd. Yell out at the top of your lungs, hey, I got a joint. Watch about 500 of them come running towards you, and you'll disperse the crowd that way.
You know, I think a lot of times when I think about it, I think maybe that's why Democrats fight so hard for legalized marijuana, because the more you can dumb down the people you're trying to influence, the easier it is. Those people scared me, Mike. They were almost like walking corpses, empty inside. It's like they're building this army of robots to take down society. And again, they fight for everything that is evil. They are on the side of everything that is evil, and they call it progress. I mean, the Bible says this is going to happen, and it's happening in front of our eyes.
And I blame the parents. I'm sorry. When they were little kids, I guarantee this, and they were in a supermarket, no, Timmy, you can't have that. I want that, Mommy. And what did they do? They got to the floor. They started screaming and pounding their fists and their feet. Guess what? Take a look at these grown adult protesters now. Do you remember Timmy at 5 years old on the floor throwing a tantrum, banging his feet and his hands? You're watching the same thing. So you know what? I blame the parents for this, what we're seeing right now.
I couldn't agree with you more. It goes back to not keeping score in ball games. It goes back to everybody gets a trophy. It goes back to all of that. But, you know, speaking of evil, there's a guy in our country who is fighting against this evil. There's a guy who's fighting for Christians. He's fighting for what's good and right in this world. His name is President Donald Trump. And there has been an effort, at the height of the effort to move evil into the public square, has been the height of trying to take out President Donald Trump. And we have the ringleader of that effort here today. Here he is.
Today's special guest.
Well, Mr. Mueller, I want to thank you for joining us. You took some time out of concocting fairy tales about Russian collusion to join those damn Jersey guys, and we truly appreciate it. Welcome to the show. Well, you seem cheerful. You know, Mr. Mueller, after 2 years of us taxpayers paying for this investigation, we'd like to know, do you have any evidence of any Russian collusion? Mr. Mueller, what the hell? What are you doing? What outfit are you putting on? What the hell is that?
Well, let me explain it to you in a little shanty. My name is Robert Mueller. I live down by the sea. They wanted to get some dirt on Trump, that's why they hired me. Went looking for collusion, but there was none to find. But they pay me with your taxes, so I don't really mind.
Okay, if I judge by that song you just sang, what you're saying is you actually have no evidence. This is all really just about you getting paid.
Well, I needs to pay me bills and buy me rum.
All right, then you're saying that like a true pirate. Now I understand the song and the outfit. There is no collusion. You're just doing all this to get paid and get your investigators paid.
What I'm saying is, if they keeps paying me, I'll keeps digging.
That's a horrible thing to say. You know what? I was going to ask you more questions about the investigation, but you give yourself away. I mean, this is horrible. This is horrible. I'm shocked. But I want to tell you, you know, you have been a Republican for a long time. A lot of people don't know that. You must have ran in circles with a lot of these Republicans that we see today, and one of those is our next Supreme Court Justice, Brett Kavanaugh. Do you have any memories of hanging out with Mr. Kavanaugh?
Well, let me spin you a little yarn. We was at a wild kegger at Senator Grassley's house. Lindsey Graham was hanging from the chandelier. Donald Trump Jr. was swimming naked in the pool. And that's when Cav got a little too close to me and tried to grab me booty.
Well, Mr. Mueller, that's a funny yarn. Do you have any more stories for us?
No. No more yarns for me. I have to go cash my check from the DNC. Have a nice day, you little bastard.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Robert Mueller. Thankfully, we had a chance to talk to him today. What the hell was that?
I fell down the damn stairs!
Well, why don't you take that fake patch off your eye, you dumb son of a bitch? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here on Those Damn Jersey Guys. For Mike Sarno, I'm Carmine Sabia. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video. It's how we stay in business. Thank you and take care.
I love Those Damn Jersey Guys. They're fantastic. Okay, huge.
Those damn Jersey guys cost me the election.
I'll tell you what, I really cannot stand those damn Jersey guys.
Your support is important. Please like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. If you don't have any friends, share with strangers.